Oh, why are you frozen? Oh,
Why are you
yeah.
frozen? We're live. What is up? Oh my
Donna
God.
Vee, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got to do your what's up, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Tracy, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I like your yarmulke.
It's the first night of Hanukkah.
On the first day of Hanukkah, the thing I really wanted was a show with girls
Gone green. I'm shutting off my phone because what I noticed the other day was, I think that's what disrupted with the feed.
Oh, yeah. When your phone is on, it can really mess up the feed.
L'chaim.
Singing the Christmas song.
Sherry Freed's here.
Hey, happy Hanukkah, Sherry Freed.
Oh, wait, we get
Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Sherry Freed is here now. We'll all do the horror.
I think I used the menorah as a guitar somewhere.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I like your shirt, Donna Vee. Where'd you get that?
Oh, you guys, we got merch.
Oh. Tell about it, Donna Vee.
You guys, if you go over to this really cool site, it's called
Spreadshirt.
Yes, Spreadshirt. That's right. Not Spreadsheet. Happy Hanukkah, Tracy. What do I look like? Chopped meat? Chopped liver?
Chopped liver? Come on. Happy Hanukkah, Sherry Freed. How's it going?
I'm replacing my yarmulke with the proper thing. It's a bow called the Jets bow.
Your Jets bow. Okay, I understand. Well,
hey, look at this. Darius here. Darius Stevens Hagen.
What's up, Daria?
That's right. We got merch now.
We love you guys. Yeah, so we have merch. You go to spreadsheet.com and you go on Girls Gone Green and you can get merch. Donna, show them that shirt again. We have everything you could want with that logo on it. So we have hats, we have koozies, we have water bottles, we have underwear, we have towels, we have sweatshirts. You name it.
Look at that. I'm a designated Jew.
Lucky you, designated Jew, Donna. Whack on. That means you're going to get designated Hanukkah presents.
I'm one big Portuguese Jew. Listen, Sherry Freed, I might have got a package. I didn't open anything yet because everything's in the decontamination room. Did you send me a present?
Oh, my God. Sherry Freed is the best.
She is the best.
We've got to get Sherry Freed some Girls Gone Green swag because she needs to sport that around. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Speaking of sporting around, I know we have an exciting announcement.
A jam-packed guest.
Yeah, we have jam-packed show, but not only that, we have streamlined our show, which is so great because we're getting so many guests and so many requests that we have to break our show up into quarters, just like a real football game.
This is the first quarter, you guys.
Welcome to Girls Gone Green first quarter. Let's start with. We're going to have to start with a couple of things. I know we have a guest, so I've got to intro this guest correctly because
we have a couple of guests. Our first guest.
Don't intro him yet because there's a reason why he's here. I want to talk about it. My Eagles choked against the Packers. And this handsome gentleman is rooted for the Packers. And he said, that my Eagles would probably lose. Not only did the Eagles lose, Donna, I don't know if you saw it, but here's the big news. Big news. Donna, do you know what they did in the third?
They benched Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is benched, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally.
That means he's probably going to be benched, if I had to guess, for the whole season. And
this is where is our other quarterback?
Where's Nicky Foles? No, we have Jalen Wentz, who was a Heisman Trophy winner from Oklahoma. He's incredible. He can scramble. So everybody in Philly is feeling pretty good about Jalen Hurts. Now, the hard part is he's playing the Saints. We're playing the Saints this week, and the Saints have unbelievably great defense. So we're going to put him to the test. But the thing about Jalen that Carson doesn't have is Jalen's got some hot legs. He's got moxie, and he's got hot legs. And so he can run around and get around from the defense. Yeah. But because my Eagles lost, I have to pay a bet. And I said I would pay the bet, and then I totally forgot about it. So he's going to have to come back on next week while I eat my cheese curds. But for today, we're going to talk to him about this game. So
are you ready?
Introduce this handsome gentleman.
Our first quarter guest is none other than Mr. Big Blind Frank.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Big Blind Frank.
What's up, BBF? How are you?
What's up, ladies?
Oh, we are so excited to have you on the show, Frank. Even though I lost the bet to you again. I lost. I lost. And guess what? I bet you, Frank, that I would eat cheese curds, and I totally spaced it. So next week you're gonna have to come back on while I eat the cheese curds. It's like how many cheese curds I can eat in a minute. So I'm pretty good at that.
Can you see my hat and my jacket?
No,
we can see the hat, but you know what, Big Blind Frank? It's a little dark out there. I can see it. Where are you?
I am on my terrace tailgating since Sunday. Go Pack!
Oh,
tailgating since Sunday outside on the terrace.
I love that you're outside in like 40-degree weather tailgating. That is a true Packer fan.
Absolutely. Listen, I've been to Lambeau when it was 30 degrees, and this is a lot warmer than that. And we were drinking beer too.
What's it like at Lambeau? What does it feel like when you're there, especially in the cold?
It's awesome. It doesn't matter what team you're rooting for. Honestly, just that you're a fan of football, they love it. The whole town shut. There's big tents set up outside. I mean, they were doing, the tent outdoor seating years before, everyone here. Bars are set up outside, restaurants are set up outside, and the whole town is just partying. I mean, you go from one place to the next. Beer, bratwurst, cheesesteaks, you name it. It's all there. It's amazing.
How big are I have a question. How big are the porta potties out there at Lambeau Field? Because you got cheese, you got bratwurst, you got beer.
It's plentiful. They got plenty of restrooms inside the building. Trust me.
That's home of the adult diaper right there.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And there's people are no joke out there. Big Blind Frank knows they grow them big up there. At Lambeau Field. There's a big people. They're no joke.
It's great though, but the vibe, honestly, I was out there 3 years ago. Unfortunately, it was when Brett Hundley was filling in for Aaron Rodgers, so it wasn't the best, I should say, but it was cool. The vibe was awesome. We had people there with 49ers jerseys, with Steelers jerseys, and they embraced them. The people of Green Bay just love football that much. It doesn't matter, well, unless you're wearing like a Dallas jersey. That's a little
That's everywhere, Frank. Nobody likes Dallas. But
Dallas.
I heard that Lambeau Field's like in the middle of the neighborhood, like right in the middle of the neighborhood.
It is. You walk literally like across the street and there's houses. It's great. It is the ultimate mecca when it comes to football. If you ever get a chance to go out there, it's just awesome. It's just really
awesome. And we definitely will. Girls Gone Green, we have to do Lambeau Field. Let's do. Do you, Frank, when you go into it, do you feel the history of it? Like when you go into Lambeau Field, does it feel like you feel it?
In there too. So you can check out all the historic stuff that's gone on there for years. And, I had someone say to me the other day, like, they should tear it down and build a modern stadium. I'm like, what, are you kidding me?
No.
That's the character.
Let's chop down the Coliseum and put a new one up.
I know. That's when they did that to Yankee Stadium. I hated it. I hate the new Yankee Stadium. I was like, I like the old. That Yankee Stadium has so much.
The Yankees.
Hey, speaking of the Steelers, what happened there?
Oh, can you believe it? They
don't even talk about that yet. Nobody here knows that they lost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. Frank, when you do your tailgate out there, what do you prepare for your tailgates?
You keep breaking up.
Okay, tailgate. You're tailgating right now. What do you love to eat when you do your tailgating?
Bratwurst all the way, man.
Oh wow, he's a bratwurst.
Yeah, and you got to boil them in beer, and then you stick them on the grill. That's the way to do it.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's the traditional way, I mean, and of course, cheese curds are always awesome.
Yes.
All that food, all that artery clogging food is just, it's awesome.
It is amazing.
Very nice.
When you're up at Lambeau, how are the concessions? Are they so good up there? Like in the stadium, do they sell that?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the beer is just flowing. When you can get cheese curds inside a building like that, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Roy McLeod says, "Yeah, buddy."
Buddy. He's like, Mario Manzo. Hi, ladies.
Mario. Okay, so Frank, it's Hanukkah, so we're saying Happy Hanukkah to you. But what's your pick of the week, Frank? One game that you're excited.
I'll give you a warning. It's almost time for our next guest. I'm just giving you a gentle warning.
Okay, well that's why I'm asking.
The Steelers Buffalo game should be real interesting.
Ooh, who are you choosing, Frank?
Well, who I want and who's going to win are two different things.
Oh, okay. Who do you want?
I want the Steelers to win. But with all due respect to Jim, and I like I said, I say this with all due respect, the Steelers, the last couple of wins were rough. They weren't playing their best game, you know. So the Steelers have to really bring their best game because Buffalo is tough right now, man. They really
That's
are.
right. You heard it here. Big Blind Frank is going for he says the Bills are going to beat the Steelers. Did you write that down, Donna?
I'm writing it down right now.
Oh my God. Frank, you're the best. We are so excited that you're here. You have to come back next week because I promise you I will have cheese curds and I will see how many cheese curds I can eat in 1 minute in your honor. In Big Blind Frank's honor, ladies.
Congratulations, Big Blind Frank, on your win for the Green Bay Packers.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm not hating that bet. I love cheese curds. I'm just hoping
you haven't lived until you tried those. And you know how you tell cheese curd is fresh, right?
It squeaks.
That's right.
Oh, I know my stuff. That's right. They say a good cheese curd squeaks. That's how you know it's fresh.
Oh, God.
Donna, you should do the cheese curd
challenge. Where do I get cheese curds?
Well, we just have to look somewhere. I'll find it.
I can't wait. We're almost at the part where Dawn's going to come on and she's going to like show me what she made tonight. What are you drinking there, Big Blind Frank? Who's sponsoring the Green Bay Packers tonight? I
don't know if you could see. Let me see. Maybe you could see now. It's called Stone IPA, but they do something fun with their cases every so often. Every so often you'll get a case of beer where the cans are upside down.
Yes,
literally.
I remember you posted that. That's very cool.
It is the funniest thing, you know, because you open it at the top, you're not looking, and all of a sudden you look at it like, what? You know, it's open.
What? What?
Well, thank you so much for being on here, Big Blind Frank, and you'll be on next week too. So be ready.
Thank you, Big Blind Frank. We love you.
Take care.
All right, you guys. Here we go.
Outside. How do you like them apples? That's
tailgating. Now that is amazing.
I know. And in 40-degree weather. Okay, wait a minute. So here's the thing. I just want to finish about the Eagles. So Carson Wentz is out. Jalen Hurts is in, and all the rage around is Doug Peterson is on his way out. So we'll keep you guys posted on what's happening there. What's going on with your Jets before?
They fired somebody this week.
Oh, who'd they fire, Donna?
They fired the defensive coordinator.
That's correct. Do you know why they fired that creepy?
Because they're too chicken to fire Gase still.
No, but did you watch that game? Did you watch that?
I watched that game.
That
last play was terrible. You know that they totally did that on purpose, but they wanted to fight until the end because they wanted to show that they had moxie, right? And then they were like, listen, we don't want to screw up our chances at the first pick, you know?
You know what they have? They have a hashtag. Jets have a hashtag. It's hashtag tank for Trevor. Like tank the season for Trevor. How funny is that?
Look, it'll be a Hanukkah miracle if we get that guy.
He's not going to come out for the Jets. Didn't he already say, I'm not playing for the Jets? He's already said, I'm not dating you. And you guys are still trying
still sending him flowers.
I know. What's going on? They're like a desperate lover.
We don't give up.
You don't give up. But here's the crazy part. Do you know that the guy that fumbled on
the Jets?
Raiders? No. The guy that fumbled on the Raiders is the same guy that caught the winning catch.
Oh, really?
Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs. How do you like that name?
Henry Ruggs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's trade Sam Darnold for some draft picks that can block and rush the passer. Thank you, Mike Coven.
I agree, Mike Coven. You need something. 0-12. You guys are defeated, which makes me sad. Oh, my God.
Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. I'm all right.
I know.
You know what makes me even happier?
What?
Our next guest.
Oh, yes. Our next guest. I'm so very excited to see him. I haven't seen him
in forever. He might not even look like him.
I know. All of quarantine. He's got a new comedy album coming out.
I'm looking around because I know I have his autograph somewhere. He's been on our show before. He's been in the Kung Pao kitchen. Everyone, please help us welcome, without further ado, he better unmute himself, Mr. Mike Celona.
He's here for the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, give up. Mike Celona is here for our second quarter of our show. Donna, that's
how are you beautiful ladies doing?
It's still the first. Wait, it's the second half of the first quarter.
No, it's 15 minutes. Second quarter is now.
Oh, it's almost there. All right.
Mike, we're working out the kinks right here. You get to see it firsthand. You are the king of the second quarter, Mike. That's why you're the intro.
The second quarter.
Ding, ding, ding.
What's up, Mike Celona?
Why do you
Man,
like your high school basement?
That's exactly where I moved in with my parents. My wife left me. I'm quitting comedy, and I'm thinking about opening up a salon.
That's amazing. You want to be a competitor with me? Go for it. Try it. I dare you.
Mine's called Salon Don't Gossip, and we're only cutting hair for people that are mute.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so pretty big deal. Competition's coming.
That's right.
But no,
Oh,
I bought an Eagles hat.
now where is it?
Here's the thing. I literally showered today for the first time in 3 days. I was doing my hair for you ladies. I wasn't coming in with a hat. COVID, I've been wearing sweatpants and, being like a slobats, but
I like
I'm
your
back.
shirt. At least you're wearing green.
You're back and better than before. Mike, we
Ninja
missed
Turtles.
you. We haven't seen you this whole time.
I know.
How has your quarantine been with kids?
Am I allowed to curse?
Sure, it's a nighttime show.
Effing horrible. Donna set me up with, I wonder if he looks the same, knowing that I probably put on 40 pounds of COVID weight. So I'm sitting here like this. Oh, thanks, guys.
I did not know that. Stop it.
My wife has been homeschooling, aka beating the kids with books. Me, I've been working from home. I showered once this week. I've earned $0 doing comedy this year. Life is great, guys.
Look, your wife came over. She says, "Get me out of the house with those kids."
No, I'm doing as good as anyone can. I'm spending time with my kids, and I'm trying to learn to skateboard, which, being a middle-aged guy that falls at a skate park, it's humbling. I would say it's harder than comedy.
Really? I've seen some of your videos. I love the videos where you're skateboarding. That is so good.
Well, you've never had a bad set and ended up in the ER, but like if you fall on a skateboard, like, yeah, you'll hurt yourself.
And the boys are relentless, those kids.
I know, but your boys must be loving it that you're trying to skateboard with them.
Yeah, I mean, for them, it's fun. They fall a foot, like they're not tall, but like they've never been middle-aged and disgruntled and having to fall. And, there's just kids that are like, why are you laying on the floor crying? I'm like, yeah, it's humbling.
Someday. But wait,
someday.
You haven't been totally idle, Mike Celona, because you have a big promo. Big things are happening, especially just in time for the holiday season, which I can't wait.
Yeah. So I got your next stocking stuffer, guys.
Oh,
and it is called the Do Not Call List.
Oh,
I love that graphic. I love that animation. Where'd you get that done? That's amazing.
So Kevin Hinkle is an artist that he did a drawing for a friend of mine like a year ago as a gift, and I was like, can I use that? Because he drew a picture of me for my birthday, and I was like, can I use the face and everything and make it into my album cover? And he was like, absolutely. So I've always been a fan of the Jerky Boys and Crank Yankers, and over COVID I started going nuts because you couldn't go anywhere, but I was still getting telemarketing calls.
Oh my!
Which I'm like, what the hell? So literally a lot of the album is me getting payback. So I started just picking up when they would call.
Right.
And, sometimes it's like COVID, like day to day. Some days I would sing and be happy. Other days I would tell the telemarketer I wanted to sleep with their wife. Like I just genuinely, whatever I felt that day is what I went off the cuff with. And I had so much fun. I started calling major chains because I was like, you know what? Like all these local mom and pop shops are struggling right now. Right. And all the, like I called, I don't know if I should say the names, but like,
yes, you should say the name.
All right, Best Buy. Like I call Best Buy. I call like Petco, Friendlies. I call all these big chains that were like open. Just, if they're able to make money during COVID when other people weren't, at least they're going to get hassled a little bit.
What was your best call? Did you have any call where you were like blown away by either the customer service or lack thereof?
Wait a second. You're going to have to buy this because you can't give away all the milk for free.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know, but he got to preface one of his favorite calls.
Yeah.
All right, tell us one.
So what happened was years ago, I started getting calls from a dentist, and I pretty much would like say that I needed my wife needed dental work, but I didn't know how to like preface the conversation. So they were like, "All right, well, what do you need?" I was like, "Well, my wife's teeth are just hideous." So I would a lot of these calls I would like pretend to sign my wife up for stuff like I actually called a salon that wasn't Donna's, and I was like, "Look, I found my wife cheating on me. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm getting you the works, and I want you to shave her head."
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah,
have to buy the album to find out if they
Yeah.
say yes or not.
oh my god, I call edible arrangements, and I ask for like, because my mom is like she's an old school New Yorker, she's a smoker, and I
Right.
was like, can I get her a bouquet of garlic knots and cigarettes? So
Oh my God, I totally want to hear this album right now.
it's honestly, it was the most fun I ever had because it started not even as something that I was gonna, distribute. And then I was playing it for some friends and sending it around, and they're like, "This is amazing! Like this is honestly really funny." And when your friends say that, it's good. So I figured I would put it out. And the biggest thing I was blown away by is how much in depth some of these conversations go.
Yeah. I'm sure you keep them on for quite a while, right?
Yeah, a lot of these people were helpful. I called Petco and told them that I had a black short-haired tabby named Whitney who would go into the tub and do drugs, and I was trying to get her like an intervention. And the guy genuinely was like, "Oh my God, we have to help Whitney." And do you know they have like melatonin drops and detox pills for cats?
Detox.
We could also get CBD for those pets.
Yeah, he walked me through, and I was like, "Look, she's a recovering addict. I really don't know if we should be giving her CBD." And he's like, "No, like it's these drops in their food." And like he legit was concerned about a cat that I don't have that I told him was a recovering addict.
Wait, but what did you say it was addicted to, Mike? What did you say the cat was addicted to, Whitney?
Oh, everything. She was a drunk. I said she would come down the stairs and beat up the dog after having a few drinks. And the guy was like, "Oh, that's not good. That's not good." And I was like, and that's Biscuits. She's beating up Biscuits, and Biscuits is a lover. Like he just wants to give you licks. But he was like, "Oh my God." I go, "And Biscuits, like I need, like he's so old." I go, "One eye rotted out of his head. I've been thinking about giving him, Whitney's cocaine just to pep him up, but he won't even get up." And he was so gung-ho about it. Like I called the DJ and asked if he would DJ my son's live birth. I was like, "My wife is pregnant. I need a," and he was like,
Where
what?
did these even come from? How did you even think of these?
Being locked up in COVID. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah. But no, I want to send you guys this.
Yes, I totally want. I can't wait to hear it. It's hilarious. Wait, hold that artwork up again. That artwork is like so nice. It's like
that's very cool.
It's very cool. It's very old school. It's almost like the Monopoly game or something. It's like
I tried to base I designed it then. So I took the guy who did the artwork. He drew like
keep talking, Mike.
He drew a whole picture, and I took the face and redesigned everything else because I wanted it to look like those old, those posters where it's like drinking and those like 1940s like salesy. So the fact that Tracy was like, "Oh, that looks like those vintage posters," that's exactly what I was going for. That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. Wait, you've got to tell everyone, Mike. How do we get it?
How do we get it, Mike?
Okay, so it comes out Friday, December 18th, everywhere. Like it's streaming on everything. Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, Amazon Music, anywhere you can listen to music, you can stream it. But here's the thing, as you guys know, streaming doesn't make any money.
Right.
Like Taylor Swift makes like $4 a year from streaming. So imagine what Mike Celona makes. I mean, dear God. 1 year from Amazon, when my last album came out, I made about 40 cents. So
we need people to buy the actual CD.
Why don't you even tell them it's streaming? We shouldn't even tell them.
Yeah,
No,
don't
'cause
scream.
here's the thing. A lot of people don't know me. You can tell your friends to stream it. But what I'm doing is a pre-sale. I specifically bought 100 CDs to sell. I know a lot of people are like, I don't even have a CD player. I figured for your car, you're driving. There's nothing better than driving and listening to prank phone calls.
Right. Totally.
The worst part is no one's driving right now, so it's a horrible sell. But what I want to say is, if you're a lunatic like me who needs to get away and you sit in your car maybe twice a week for an hour in the driveway,
That's
there
me.
you go. There you
That's
go.
everyone that has kids, Mike Celona.
That's
You know?
me.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go food shopping. You were gone 8 hours. I know they had a big selection. But you could go to MikeCelonaComedy.com, and I'm selling it. It's going to come out on Friday, December 18th for $10. You could get a physical copy for $8, and proceeds are going to CHD charity for children of I can't say the word, congenitive cognitive heart disorder.
Yeah, defects, right? Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
So
The charity's good when you can't pronounce it.
Yeah. He needs you to buy these so that he can actually get the dictionary to learn how to define it. And then a tutor so he can learn how to say it.
Yeah, CHD for short.
Yeah.
That's what I say because I don't know how to say it.
CHD, but some of the proceeds from your album will go there. That's amazing.
Yeah, and we've been so far the pre-sale has been amazing. I was actually last week, we sold enough of these. Earlier in the week, I made a donation to Nutley Family Service Bureau because you got to do it local. So now I'm trying to do a bigger one with this album. And what you can do is go to MikeCelonacomedy.com. You go to merch, and then you will find the album and the Venmo information. You can Venmo me directly.
That is amazing.
I love that.
I'm so proud of you for putting that together. That's amazing, Mike.
I love
no worries.
stuff that's coming out of this. And I have to tell you, I do have an office. It is in my driveway, and it is in the shape of a beetle because I didn't want to get permits. So I sit in my car. It's great. It's got heated seats.
Yeah, so you could be listening to Mike Celona's album in your car, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, I have a question for you because you're originally from PA. It's Girls Gone Green. We've got to ask your opinion on what is happening with your Eagles and the Steelers. What's your comment on both?
Here's the thing. The Steelers is like growing up, college, and all my friends, they were like Steelers fans, but they were like, they're a dirty bunch. The Steelers, they're crazy. I mean, their quarterback is a convicted rapist. We're not going there today. The Eagles are the working man's team. That's what I like. My wife is a diehard Eagles fan. My kids have Eagles jerseys. I found out what football was 2 years ago when we won the Super Bowl.
Ain't that the truth?
I don't really know anything about football, Tracy, and you set me up to look like a goddamn idiot. I heard
Mike, you could never look like an idiot.
The last thing I heard was Andy Reid's son was doing drugs and he left the team. There's a guy that I always liked that would win Super Bowls. Then he was second string, so they fired him. I'm like, what the? That doesn't make sense. He's crushing it. Then bring back the real quarterback and he gets hurt every day. Get rid of him. Is he still on the team?
No, they just benched him. So you're right on time, Mike Celona. You know way more than you thought you did.
That's right.
I want Foles. We want Foles.
Exactly.
See Nick Foles. All right. Well, Mike Celona, it's been amazing seeing you. One more time. Tell us the name of the album.
Wait, hold it up again, Mike. That album cover is so sweet. Go ahead. Tell them one more time.
It's called the Do Not Call List Volume 1 because I'm going to do tons of these. What I'm going to do is Donna, is it okay if I drop off a couple at your shop and 100% of those proceeds go towards charity?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Okay.
And there again, Mike Celona, Do Not Call List Volume 1, prank calls, pre-sale available now. Go to his website, Mike Celona Comedy, and you'll see all the ways you can buy it. And I love the way you have this flyer up.
He looks
And
amazing.
It's amazing.
We
It's a
love
great
you. We
stocking
miss you,
stuffer.
Mike Celona.
Oh my God, we gotta do
Something.
the thing is, I can't even see you guys legally right now. Like it's against the law. But you know, I could feel the sexual tension even through the.
All right,
Ooh,
it's halftime.
okay,
Ready
all
for
right.
the next guest. Sorry, Mike Celona, your time is up. We are
We
benching
love you.
next.
I got no pants on. I love you.
Bye, Mike.
I love Mike Celona. He's so funny.
Oh my gosh. So you guys
Oh.
know what time it is now?
It's halftime snack time.
Time. What is up, everybody? There
She is. Hot Wings Maloney. What's up?
And I do have pants on.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a lady with pants on.
I know. She's got her Pittsburgh Steelers regalia on. You're looking good, girl.
You look great.
Thanks, you girls too. Wow, Mike is something else, boy. He's a piece of work.
So much fun. He's hilarious.
He is so much fun. So, guys, tonight, Donna, you have all your stuff
I do. I have my
delivered.
Don't rub it in, Dawn. Don't rub it in.
Look, since this can't be used at a game, I'm going to use it as my oven schmata because fresh out of the oven.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
Are those the zucchini sticks?
These are the zucchini sticks.
Hi. Okay, guys. So tonight I have 2 recipes, of course, because you know how I feel. You always have to offer at least 2 things so your guests have a selection, because people do have dietary restrictions and requirements, and well, they may just not like what you make, right? So tonight I made gluten-free, vegan zucchini sticks. So this is not made with egg. This is made with the batter is made with gluten-free flour, cashew milk,
Ooh.
and nutritional yeast. Now, if you remember a couple weeks ago when I made the eggplant, this is your egg wash for any time that you're frying. So you mix your flour, your nutritional yeast, and your cashew milk. And then I made really, really easy my own Italian breadcrumbs. I have the gluten-free plain breadcrumbs with some Italian seasoning. Fry it up. I deep fried it in canola oil. And aren't they so crunchy?
Amazing. And we put them in the air fryer because we got them delivered from that handsome guy, Russ, that son of yours. And I was still at work. I came home, like literally, I flew in. It was on my doorstep.
Yeah.
Goes, give me the stuff, Mom. I'll air fry it. I gotta tell you, I feel like a queen. You're cooking for me. She's air frying. Sorry, Tracy.
Life is good. I know. I'm missing out on all this. I have a question.
Someday you'll be up here.
I know. So, Dawn,
Together.
I saw they use cashew milk. Why cashew milk? Does it have a nice flavor to it?
Well, actually, cashew milk is very plain but it's creamy. So between the cashew milk and the flour and the nutritional yeast, you actually create like an egg mixture. So you dip the zucchini in that and then the breadcrumbs. So it's 2 dippings and then you deep fry it.
It looks
I do salt my zucchinis to drain out a lot of the water. So that's very important too. Same with the eggplant. You salt it and let those squashes just.
I would have never known that. I have a question.
Yes. You use honey. You can actually, this, believe it or not, has a little honey in it. Hey, Anthony Giuliano's here. And I know his mom is watching. I mean, I'm not a total vegan, as you guys know, but I do eat mostly plant-based. And I was a vegan at one time. And I guess my whole point here is to offer different recipes to different types of people and also kind of persuade people to get off animal products because plant-based is healthier.
Totally agree.
So my friend Anthony is here, and I texted him earlier. Anthony Giuliano was my best friend growing up.
I love Anthony. I love the whole family.
We were hip to hip as kids. Absolutely love him. And his mom is watching also because as I was making the second recipe, it dawned on me where I had gotten this idea from many, many years ago. I mean, we're talking like 30 plus years ago. I was over Anthony's house and Mrs. Giuliano was making these crescent rolls. And I'll never forget, she's like, my husband loves these. So basically what she did was she took crescent rolls and spinach and cheddar cheese, and she made this combination and put them in a crescent roll. Well, ever since I learned that, my whole adult life, I've been going back to this recipe, but this is different. This is a Greek kale roll. So I want to show you girls. And everybody's
I'm so jealous right now. You have no idea.
Can you guys tell the difference between the fillings?
No.
One is vegan and one is dairy. Exactly. That's my whole point. This is the one with the real feta, and this is the one with the Greek feta. So you really are the vegan feta. You really can't tell the difference. But what I did for Donna was I sent over, these are the crescent rolls, okay? So you make a mixture. I use the chopped kale, feta cheese, and then added my own spices, some oregano, make it really Greek, some chopped onions, some dill, mix it together, unroll the crescent rolls, plop a little in the middle. I remember Mrs. Giuliano doing this when I was over, and I thought, this is such a cool idea.
Yes.
Put anything in a crescent roll, wrap it up, bake it for 12 minutes, and voila. What a great little hors d'oeuvre.
I love it. It's like a pocket. You could like put in a little bag. You could take that anywhere while you're driving, whatever you need to be doing. Oh,
yeah. And then these, I also sent over for Courtney the gluten-free version. This is gluten-free pastry. Oh, hon, can you get it out of the freezer? It's gluten-free pastry, the flat box. I want to show everybody this. So it's a gluten-free puff pastry, and this one has the vegan cheese in it, although the puff pastry does have like some butter in it. It's a flat box.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Donna, how's it taste? Give us some information. Donna's been so busy eating, she hasn't even critiqued.
I didn't eat all day because I learned my lesson. I'm never eating that until I get home.
Oh, another thing I threw in the mixture too was the
Are there olives?
Kalamata olives.
Oh, I just got olives and I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
It's not in there. It must be.
You cannot beat that. Donna, how is it?
This is amazing. You know what this would be great for? If you were going to a tailgate and you wanted to put together like a whole tray, or because of COVID, you know, it'd be a great idea, like you said with your Ziploc, do 2 of these zucchini sticks, 2 of these, and you put them in a little Ziploc. We sell little packages, little tailgate stuff, a couple bucks a piece.
Tailgate packages.
I love it.
That's what we're doing next season, Dawn. We're selling your tailgate packages.
I am so excited. So my point is, and I got this idea from Mrs. Giuliano, that you could put anything in a crescent roll, and it's just like neat and tidy and fun. And this is a healthy version, right? Because it has kale in it. So kids, who don't like their greens, great way to sneak it into them. Here's a quick plug, the G-free puff pastry.
Oh, and how is that puff pastry? Do you like it?
I love it. I think it's great. It's gluten-free. I actually know the owner, Steve. In fact, he made my husband's 50th birthday cake 5 years ago.
Blow him up on camera.
Big gluten-free birthday cake. Steve is awesome. He owns a couple bakeries and then owns this company. By the way, speaking of birthday, yesterday was Jim's birthday. I know he's going to be on in a second. But before I go, girls, since Mike was doing some plug-in, I just want to plug Maddie Bumper Car's new illustrated book, Douglas. It is so cute, and it's so perfect for Christmas. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much.
I think, huh?
Love it. And a little shameless plug for Miss Maloney, The Sandcastle.
That's right. That's her book.
Wait, who wrote that?
Me.
Wait, hold it so we can see it. It's like the shine. We can't really see it.
Oh, I know my ring light is messing.
Oh, the Sandcastle. How do people get that book?
You could go on my website, makeupclasses.com, and click on Dawn's book, and it'll send you right over to Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Wait, what happened? Mrs. Giuliano did what?
Well, I didn't want to block your book. Hot dogs with Velveeta cheese on crescent rolls.
I love you, but not for me. Maybe for my husband, but
and if anybody wants to hear the book, The Sandcastle, go to Storytime with Donna Vee, go to Easter, and that was the book that we actually read and highlighted on Easter.
I love it. Not only is she a gorgeous cook, but she's an author as well. Give it up for Dawn Hot Wings Maloney.
Oh
Dawn,
my gosh, you are just
for all our newcomers that don't know what this means that I carried the tray of hot wings. These girls gave me the name Hot Wings down into the
man cave.
The Steelers man cave.
Wait, did she just say Steelers?
Yes,
good.
Get it up, Donna Vee.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Behind the Steel Curtain.
Put him up, put him up. Oh, he's got to be crying behind that steel curtain right
You
now.
hiding? Is that like the witness protection program for Steel Curtain fans? Jim.
Day for Steeler fans.
Yeah.
It was a tough one. We're like a second. We play like half a game now. We played the first half, maybe the second half, but it was due to happen. The rough news is we got Buffalo coming. We're going to Buffalo. Actually, we're going to Buffalo.
How are you feeling about that game, Jim? Wait, tell me about Buffalo. Wait,
we're getting our Hall of Fame center back.
Yeah.
Marcus Pouncey, and we're getting our running back, James Conner, back. So it's going to be a real close game, I think.
Okay, but before we go into that, what happened? You lost against a team with no name. Like
we got beat up. That's why I got the glasses on. I'm a little.
You have black eyes under there from crying?
Somebody suckered me.
Can I tell you what? Of Jim, I talked to little Isaac. You know, he's a huge Steelers fan, and I talked to him. I go, buddy, I'm sorry about your team. He goes, I cried for an hour.
Me too.
Oh,
what do you think happened? Seriously, you watched the game. What
What's been going on? No running game. I mean, it's the second lowest running performance by under a Mike Tomlin era. I think it was 21 yards total. I mean, where are you going with that?
I know. I watched the game, and it's been every time. How can you depend on him to do every little thing? Why is that? You guys don't have. You have running backs. What's the story with that?
Well, we have our main starters was on the COVID list.
Right.
He had COVID, so he'll be back this week. But that's no excuse.
No
excuse.
See, that's what I never understand. When one guy's out, you want to say this is the NFL. All these guys are NFL caliber players. Why should one player make the whole thing break down?
And teams. You got to remember, every week, no matter what their record is, I mean, anything can happen to the NFL.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I feel for Donna there. I mean, 5 seconds away from your first victory and a 46-yard bomb. I mean, how would somebody get behind them like that?
that was on purpose.
It could have been.
It was totally done on purpose. We started looking decent, and they were like, wait a minute, guys. You really want to just beat this team? So, and then we'd lose the first draft pick. We'd rather get the first draft pick.
Yeah, he called a cover zero blitz. That means nobody's covered and we're blitzing everybody.
Why would they do that? Listen, that's why he was removed on Monday morning.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly
Williams is gone.
You know why they did what they did? Because they were tired of being like made fun of. So they were like, let's just show them what we can do, but we're not going to screw ourselves completely. I really do believe that.
They've been playing pretty competitive. I think they had like 25, 28 the last couple games. I mean,
they're putting up points. What are you going to do?
Well, you're going to go to – I don't – you going to Seattle? That could be –
personally, no. I'm staying here and eating your wife's food.
You could go.
So, Jim, give us some predictions. What do you think for next week? What are you looking for? What are you excited about?
I'm looking to see I want to see the Eagles step up at home and take on this Taysom Hill, this backup. And I was wrong about Drew Brees. He might be back this week. That's incredible.
I know, that's incredible.
How do you get broken ribs on both sides?
Not only, he had like 20 broken ribs. Remember, we were like, how many ribs do you have?
A collapsed lung. Yeah.
But he came back. Okay.
20 ribs. I was thinking that's how many my son eats when he said.
I'm like 20 ribs. That's like a brontosaurus. What are you talking about?
That's right. Well, remember he broke literally like 12 ribs. I'm like, I thought you only had like 8 ribs.
Well, maybe someone's got nudes on him. And they're like, you just got to get back in the game. I think
we need to know what you think the Steelers score, the Steelers Bills game is. We have to write it down because
then we got to go to halftime.
It's going to be a struggle both ways. I think it's going to be 30-27.
30-27. Who?
Steelers.
Okay, the Steelers.
I remember last week you had the Steelers at 34 and Green Bay at 24.
I'm going to say it. The backup for Philly maybe gets the quarter, and then to the pond.
You think Jalen
Hurts will end up on before halftime? He'll probably be on the bench.
You're kidding me.
He'll be back in.
You think so? I don't think so. I think
much better.
Wentz is a mental case. He's like he can't handle any kind of pressure. So meaning he got psyched out by Nick Foles, and now he's psyched out by Jalen Hurts. He gets psyched out way too easily. You know what I mean?
But
you got to be like you got to be focused.
You got to remember, Jalen Hurts was the Alabama quarterback in the championship game. Got hurt. Whatever that guy's name is. Yeah, Tulalogawanga, dirty underwear. He won him the championship. He ended up going to Oklahoma to finish his career.
Yeah.
So, trust me. Am I getting bombed here?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. You are, because you know what time it is? It's halftime. It's over. We're going into the next quarter.
All right. We got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind the screen.
Good luck, Green. Good luck, Green.
Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. We got to sing happy birthday.
No.
Yes,
we do. Everybody join in.
You better put some Steelers stuff in there. I mean, I want to hear some proud voices back there.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2,
go, Trey.
3. Happy birthday to you. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday behind the steel curtain.
Now I put his spoon.
Happy birthday to you.
You girls are like the Soul Sisters. That was awesome.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
You brought it.
Terrible towel, Jim. Come on,
You
give it
brought
up.
it.
Give it up one more time behind the steel curtain. It's Jim.
Jim. Are you guys ready for your third quarter?
Okay, we're going into the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
We were working on our timing, ladies and gentlemen. I love Donna Vee. That's part of Donna Vee's charm.
Isn't it? Isn't it not?
Yes.
It's like not knowing where I am half the time.
I know. I love that about you. But wait a second. Before we go into our next guest, I want to talk about a game that happened. We have Daria, who's our number one fan, one of our number one fans, and she's a huge Giant fan. And Donna, do you know the Giants beat the Seattle Seahawks last week?
I think that they should be all tested for performance enhancement drugs.
You don't believe that was a legit win?
No, I can't even believe what's happening right now. We're in some alternate universe. I'm like, this is insane. It's the middle of COVID. You can't go outside. They can't have anybody in the stadium. So how do you know nothing weird is going on? How do you even know that game really happened?
We watched it. You know what's crazy? They not only beat Russell Wilson, they beat Russell Wilson without. They beat him with the Colt McCoy. Daniel Jones is out. So, like, their number one guy is out. They beat him with a backup. There's something about backups.
Something about backups. Nick Foles, where are you?
Nick Foles is not playing for Chicago. It's Trubisky, who sucks. I hate Trubisky. We want Nick Foles. We want Nick Foles back in Philadelphia.
We should start a rally.
We want Nick. We want Nick.
We want Nick.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. Nick Foles had some certain magic with Philadelphia that only he had. And, Carson Wentz, unfortunately, does not have it.
All right, listen. I
Yeah.
hate to be the sideline coach here, but we got to get the next segment up because we have a 9 o'clock hard stop. You know why?
Why is that?
Because we're going to be the guests on another podcast that's going to air tomorrow night. Why don't you tell them all about it, Tracy Locke?
It's called Bird Brain TV, ladies and gentlemen. It will be on the second night of Hanukkah. You could see it on Bird Brain TV. It's going to be on Facebook. It is on iTunes. It is on YouTube. It is on Instagram. It's Bird Brain TV. They're a Philadelphia-based, podcast, and they want some levity. They said, we need to laugh because we're ready to cry with our season. So we said, it's the second night of Hanukkah. We'll there and we'll make all of your dreams come true. So that's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. You got to listen to
You'll see us. We're recording that tonight. One other, I have another announcement.
Ooh, give it to us.
I have been contacted by Santa Claus. And
The real Santa called
the
you?
real Santa Claus. And he wants to know if we can have him on as a green beaner.
Oh my God, of course we can. Santa! Oh my God. You bagged Santa, no pun intended. That is a huge get. How could you get Santa this time of year?
Listen, I'm not raised. It's story time. He's a huge fan of story time and he loves story time. He's going to actually come on story time.
Oh,
and he wants to make an appearance because he's so excited. And I will have the date. And you know who else wants to come on?
Who?
Mrs. Claus.
No, my God. Are you serious?
I'm telling you, I'm getting all the clauses.
Oh my God. That is a touchdown. Donna Vee.
But you know who we have now?
Wait a minute. Before you tell me who we have now, how did you get Santa Claus? Did you write a letter?
There was mistletoe.
Oh, impressive. Oh my God. So that we don't know what date that is, but that's coming up before Christmas.
Before Christmas, of course, before Christmas, he's definitely making a stop here on Girls Gone Green. He said that no matter what, when he makes his little, his pre-run, what the hell is it called? I have COVID brain.
I don't know.
Trial run. He does a trial run every year, which we all know.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Well, that's because you know why? You celebrate Hanukkah. Okay?
I celebrate both. I love Harry Hanukkah.
True. That's true.
So
I'm like,
he does a trial run? I didn't know
yes,
that.
he does. He does a drive-by.
Where does he go on this drive-by?
He checks the route that he goes. He makes sure that there's like a clear path. He has to make sure he knows where he's going.
Wow.
You know what he usually does?
What?
He usually collects the gently used toys and clothes to pick up off of people's porches to bring to kids that have nothing.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
That's what he did.
That is so cool.
I know. So now he called me today. I had a phone conversation with Santa.
Oh my God. Did you have to have like a red phone? Did you get
I
like
do have a red phone.
Oh.
Do you want to get it?
You have a phone? Yeah, your red phone's to the North Pole? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, but Donna has a direct line to Santa Claus. And I was asking her, I was in the Kung Pao kitchen. I said, what is this red phone? Nobody has a phone like this that's red. And she's, don't touch that. It's a special phone. And I thought she was kidding. I never believed that this was an actual hotline. And it's a hotline to Santa Claus, ladies and gentlemen. That is how magical Donna Vee is not only is she amazing, not only does she love football, not only can she make amazing predictions, she has a hotline to Santa Claus. Oh, there he is right there.
Oh, I plug it in.
Oh my God. Wait, you got to show that phone. That phone is impressive.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So here's Santa.
Uh-huh. Love it.
I was awarded this because there was a year and I was the best elf in the North Pole. This is my award. This is better than any Oscar that you could get. I got announced up and I had to do an acceptance speech and everything. And I said, oh, Santa, thank you so much. I want to say thank you to God and to my mom, my dad. And I want to say thank you for all the Christmases that I learned about Santa and the magic of Christmas. And then I got, out of my award, I got a magical phone with a magical plug. And it goes into the back of Santa. We put it in there. It's ringing. Hi, Santa. I know it's me again. I know it's our second call today. No, I'm on right now with Tracy. Okay, hold on. He says hi. Oh yeah, I know. She's so excited. You're gonna let us know the date, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He said what he's gonna do is he's gonna check his calendar. Okay. Oh, I know. All right, I'll tell them. He said Michael Pucciarelli is gonna do the pick soon, and he wants us to hurry up because. Oh, I shouldn't say that part about the bet. I'm sorry. I'm on the naughty list. I wasn't supposed to say Santa bets.
Oh, Santa bet. So he needs Pucciarelli's picks. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh, and I'll tell them. He said if kids are watching, that you should be cleaning up your dolls' faces, getting all the pieces to your puzzles, putting them together, putting them out in a black garbage bag. And during his drive-by, he picks up all the stuff to give to needy kids everywhere. Because right now, especially this year with COVID, go ahead, keep going. He said that there's like a high demand for things. Oh, and a bunch of the elves got COVID. Oh, yeah, I guess it's hard to be 6 feet away when you're that small.
Yeah, not good.
No. All right, well, we're going to wish them all well. Okay. He said, all right, okay, I love you too. Bye.
Bye, Santa. We better get to Pooch's picks so that Santa doesn't go.
Because you know what happened? We're going to be late for that podcast, and then we're going to be put on the naughty list.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Are you ready? We got Pooch's picks coming to the table. Here we go.
Everybody.
Welcome, Mr. Michael Pucciarelli.
What's up, Pooch?
Ladies, how you doing? Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I want to say happy Hanukkah to those, and I also want to give a special shout out. Happy Jimmy V week. It's very important. Those who've lost a loved ones through cancer, it's very important. And enjoy life. It's very precious to everyone. Enjoy it, and God bless. And ladies, I'm ready for your picks. You tell me when to go.
Legendary Pucciarelli.
All right,
Pooch, I have to tell you something. No pressure, but Santa is watching, and he said he's doing his bets based on your picks.
He's writing down your picks right now.
So make it great.
I love the pressure. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Thursday night, big game. It's a game of redemption. Here we go. Patriots at the Rams. I got the Rams winning. The Sunday early game.
I like that one.
We got the Viking at the Buccaneers. We got some redemption coming. We got the Buccaneers winning that. We got the Broncos at the Panthers. I think the Panthers are pretty hot. I think they're going to win that game. We got the Cardinals at New York. I think the Cardinals are coming back as well. The Chiefs at the Dolphins. You know, that's an intriguing game. I keep an eye on that. But I think more than likely the Chiefs are going to take that. I got the Texans at the Bears. That was a hard one, but I think the Texans another one. Redemption.
The Bears.
We go to our afternoon. I have the Colts with the Raiders. The Raiders look hot. I think the Raiders are going to get it. Ooh. After that, we got the Falcons at the Chargers. I think the Falcons are going to take that. I got the Packers with the Lions. I think the Packers are taking that. Also, the game of the week was intriguing. I got the Steelers at the Bills.
Good game. That's going to be a good one.
I think the Bills are taking it.
Oh!
Ravens at the Browns are Monday night. Got the Ravens. Now, I left two games on there. It's kind of like I'm coming home. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We got Andy Dalton coming back to Cincinnati. We also got Alex Smith coming back to San Francisco, a.k.a. Arizona. I like the Cowboys against the Bengals. I like the Washington team against the 49ers. Redemption. Wow. Ladies, redemption. I'm rooting for Alex Smith all the way. I think he's going to take that. And again, ladies, girls gone green. Here we go. How you doing? Saints at the Eagles. I think the Eagles got it.
I
think the Eagles got it.
Get that towel going.
I think the Eagles are coming.
I love you, Mike Pucciarelli. Woo!
And again, the Jets in Seattle. Unfortunately, I got Seattle. But that's a good thing. Can I?
No shock there, Mike. No shock there.
Thank you, Trevor Pooch.
Can I give you a little rumor? This is like New York DL on the real. Guess who may be interested in that job?
Who?
Bill Cowher.
Oh, Steelers old coach.
Second of all, he sold his house in Raleigh. He lives in Manhattan. Top of it, most important of all, guess who is a big Jets fan in his family? Huge, like nobody's business.
Who?
The boss, his wife.
His wife. Oh!
I was just like Bruce Springsteen.
Oh my God. You heard it here on Pooch's Picks. Give it up for Pooch. We love you.
Ladies, always a pleasure. Take care.
We love you, Coach. We
Happy
love you,
Hanukkah.
Coach.
Happy Hanukkah to you. Oh my
Happy
God.
Hanukkah. And don't forget that yesterday was Papa Locke's birthday, Jeannie
That's
McDonald.
right. Can we sing a quick one to him and then we got to go?
Obviously.
2, 3. Happy birthday to
you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Papa Rock, celebrating Hanukkah. Happy birthday
to you.
We are Girls Gone Green. We've had such a great time, but we got to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Tune in next Monday. Donna, what are you going to tell them?
We are Girls Gone Green.
Come see live quarantine. Oh my God, we both.
That was horrible. We fun practice.
Girls Gone
Green.
Green. Oh my God. Give it up for Jeannie Weber.
Bye, everybody.
See you next week.
See you next week. We love ya.
Go Eagles.
Very good health to you too, Antoinette. Love you. Love you. Bye, guys.